fucking morning. I feel like ass. And not like Kim Kardashian, Nicki Minaj ass, like Donald Trump ass. Today will be a shorter video than usual.
I lied.
However, like, let's be real, my videos have been getting shorter and shorter and shorter this whole time, so.
As I have from the very beginning.
Today we're talking about something that's not bookish, so if you're here for bookish shit, you can just peace out, because that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about essential workers, like myself. I'm going to preface this with the fact that while I don't sound it, because I feel like I'm dying, I am super grateful for the job that I have, the fact that I have a job, because a lot of people do not have those right now. Some people are in significantly worse situations than I am. That doesn't negate the fact that people who have essential jobs right now, first of all, already have difficult jobs to begin with, and then on top of that, their jobs are now harder because they're essential. And it's a situation that's going to make them stressed out, basically. So I started off by saying that I'm grateful that I have my job. I am in no way complaining that I have a job. I am 100% in a better situation than a lot of other people, but I'm about to complain. So here we go. It's really difficult for essential workers to be essential workers right now, because not only are we dealing with attitude up the fucking wazoo, oh my fucking god. Okay, I'm a healthcare worker. I cannot imagine the attitude that people in fast food, in people in restaurants, and people who are doing curbside, and people who work in grocery stores are fucking dealing with right now. And it's always right now from the people who are not taking this seriously. It's making the jobs that are already difficult much more difficult. I can only speak on healthcare workers, and I can only really speak on healthcare workers that, are in my specific field, because I work for the government in the healthcare. What was I saying? All right, essential jobs. Now, I want to just let anybody who's seeing this know, the people who are calling you don't make the fucking rules. The people who you're seeing at the grocery store or the drive-thru at McDonald's don't make the fucking rules. And the disrespect that you were dishing out is unacceptable, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Basically what I'm saying is, don't scream at healthcare schedulers for telling you that your providers are not working from home and they want to give you the other options because it's a safety issue. Don't scream at the grocery store workers because there's no toilet paper. They aren't going to be able to fix that. Don't bitch at the fucking restaurant people because you have to do curbside pickup and you can't sit there and gossip with your fucking girls, Susan. Just stop being a dick. I end most of my videos for May of Tribeca telling you not to be a dick. And seriously, stop being a fucking dick. Fuck. So there's that. There's my PSA. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. The other thing I want to talk about is the fact that while a lot of us are home right now, and a lot of us have an extra, a lot of more spare time. That's what I'm trying to say. A lot more spare time. Essential workers don't. And any of the time that they're spending at home on their normal free time, if they even have as much as they used to, because most likely they're working overtime, they're using it to recharge, to have to deal with all the bullshit I just previously mentioned. It's great that there are a lot of resources out there to help people get through this time when they have a lot more idle time on their hands, because idle minds, especially in our community, there's a lot of anxiety, depression, and things like that, and being idle and having your routine fucked up, that's not a good thing. And I 100% am so grateful for people who are these are some books you can read to calm down, these are some books to read for escapism, here's some things that you can do to fill your time. That's great, but it's also kind of I would like 5 minutes of my own time where I'm not being yelled at by somebody. That would be great.
That would be great.
And there's not really a lot of resources out there for essential workers on how they can get through the day, how they can get through the situation that we're in, because honestly, we're probably all too tired to make that content. But once this all ends, and once the doors open and people can start coming in, the people who are essential, their jobs aren't going to go back to normal. Their jobs are going to get most likely worse. My coworkers and I talk every day about how once this starts calming down, once people are able to come back in without the fear of getting this horrific virus, we're fucking screwed. And we're healthcare. Oh my god, can you imagine restaurants and stuff right now? People are going to be fucking dicks because they haven't been outside for so long. and then like there's going to be wait time. It's going to be insane. It's going to be absolutely insane. And so we're essential workers. What I'm saying is essential workers are dealing with a lot of stress right now. They're going to be dealing with a lot of stress when everybody else goes back to what is like going to be the new normal, and it's not going to be fun for them. And there's not a lot of resources about how to deal with that. There's not a lot of resources about how to get through that. And there's not a lot of resources about how to treat essential workers. So that's what I'm here to do, I guess. So here are some things that you can do if you know someone who is an essential worker, either like in your real life or even online. The number one thing that I'm going to suggest right now for this is something that's actually happened for me, at least on BookTube. And not everybody has a community like I do within the BookTube community as a whole, but also like in general. But people who don't necessarily know me as well as, say, like some of the people I mentioned frequently on this channel have checked in with me because they've seen that I've been posting that I'm an essential worker. And they're just like, are you doing okay? Like, I know things are going to be really hard right now. And I'm like, does that take away any of the stress? No. Does it mean the fucking world to me that someone thought about me? Yes. So check in with your essential worker friends. Check in with the essential workers in your Bookish community. Like, I say Bookish because if anybody else is like watching this that's not on BookTube, like I am a BookTuber, I talk about books, that's what I do, but I'm talking about this because it's my channel, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can't tell if I'm dying or if it's allergies. Anyway, what was I saying? The next thing that you can do is just to be nice to them when you do interact with them, grocery store workers, and not just like the acceptable amount of nice, like the bare minimum. Try to be extra nice to them because they will remember the fact that you were like, thank you so much for what you're doing. I know this can be hard, but I really appreciate you putting yourself on the front lines of this to be able to help people. And yes, some people are doing it because they have to, because, you know, jobs, money, bills, etc. But a lot of people, like, there's a lot of nurses who are going out of their way to put themselves on the front lines, to go to places where COVID-19 is like fucking running rampant, and they're doing it because they want to help people. Yes, some nurses are getting paid fucking peg to do that, but then there's like nurses in the VA. They're going because they're volunteering to go to these places. They're getting paid their normal amount. They're not getting paid this fucking giant ass goddamn check that everybody else is. They're doing it because they care. And there's a lot of nurses who are doing that. A lot of them. Be nice to your schedulers. If they're calling you to tell you that they need to cancel an appointment or they need to postpone an appointment, just understand. If you have concerns, ask if you can set up a phone appointment with your provider. You can talk to them over the phone. You don't have to see them in person. If you have to see them in person, have that phone appointment and discuss it with your provider. And if they agree with you, they're the professional. They will have you still come in if it's an emergency. If it's bigger of an emergency than that warrants, you should probably be in the ER. The third and final thing is kind of just like an extra thing. You don't have to do this, and like not a lot of people like necessarily can right now, especially with the financial climate that everything's in. But like, if you're out running your grocery errands and you stop at a coffee shop or whatever, and if you can swing it, you don't have to do this, but like I just want to stress that if you can grab a dozen donuts or a box of Joe or whatever from Dunkin' and you just drop it off to like a hospital, or you know someone who is working at a grocery store and you bring them their coffee order, they are going to be so fucking grateful because that tiny bit of kindness is going to blow them away. I'm like tearing up thinking about it, and it's a fucking coffee! In that same vein, a lot of people are sharing like their Amazon wish lists and stuff, or like asking for other people's Amazon wish lists. If you know someone who's an essential worker and you have access to their wish list, get them something. The cheapest fucking thing on their wish list and send it to them. Don't tell them, just send it. Being like, thank you for your service in this situation. Like, thank you for doing what you do. It doesn't matter what kind of a job they have. I don't care if they're a burger flipper at McDonald's. Like, if they're an essential worker and you can, and you feel like that person is a nice person who's doing what they can to help and survive, that would just be something really nice to do. it makes someone's day. The next and final thing that I'm probably going to mention is share resources. And by resources, I mean if you see somebody is posting like the fact that like McDonald's is giving free healthcare workers something or whatever, or it's a like calming meditation thing that someone's posting like that's directed towards essential workers, share that information. Even if you don't send it to someone directly, if you just share it online, someone might see it and someone might really need that. So share the resources. So that's the end of this video. Basically what I'm saying is I think it's awesome that everyone's caring about each other who are currently home right now, who are working from home, who are like having a lot of time at home. But I just kind of want people to maybe think about essential workers in a little more, in less of like a let's clap for them kind of way, and then like let's actively try to help them if we can. Because I'm stressed, and I'm annoyed, and I'm having a hard time. And there was like 6 moose on the side of the road. Anyway, I'm stressed, I'm upset, I'm having a hard time, and I have one of the easier jobs. So especially if you find nurses or doctors or anything like that, just reach out, see if they're okay, because I can guarantee they're probably not. Alright, I do hope that you have a fantastic day. I really, really do. And please take care of yourselves and each other. And don't be a dick. Don't be a dick.